Hello, my name is Pete Marino and welcome to the Cloud9 Live Network. I'm going to try to take you through real quickly what we have. This is just a brief overview. Of course, there's many details that we'll have to get into in further videos, but I wanted to make a real quick 8-minute video to describe what we have here, what we're doing, what we're on about here. As you see here on this page, we have the all the teams here, but this is just the beginning because the genre of our network extends beyond sports to geopolitics, city, all spirituality and news, things like that. So, but we're just focused here to start in these categories here, the 122 teams that you see here. But as you change the genre, this heading will change. So there's no news genre yet, but this is beyond sports, what I'm trying to say, but we're definitely starting there, niching into the sports channel. And what is a network? What can we do? Well, let's see if I can show you the whole page here. We're basically live audio, as it says here, live audio conferencing channels, as well as live news feeds, a trading post, and those are offered up in a form of a remotely hosted or cloud hosted widget. So basically it's everything is on the server already, and they just interface us through the web. And our main goal here is for publishers. I personally have a bunch of friends that are publishing news sites and spiritual sites and things like that. Some of them are doing quite well financially, and others are doing okay, you know, could be doing a lot better. I think one is like $800, the other one's making like $3,200 a month. So it's not uncommon for a blogger or somebody who's been in publishing for a while to make a decent amount on it. But in this case, we're looking for sports team owners here. In fact, we're taking bids for it, and I'm going to show you in a second what a channel really is and give you an example of it. But here we have the bids. Let's go down and check out the Dolphins quickly here. Well, let's check out the Packers. So I'm the only one that bid on the Packers so far at 600. Let's see here, Dolphins. There's the Dolphins. Jody Lander's in at 100 there. Okay. So that's basically taking bids on the franchise. Now, it's kind of confusing to figure out, well, what is all this about? Like I said, it's for web publishers, but let's go in and take an example here. Let's go to the Browns site here. Cleveland Browns. Oops, I hit the wrong site. That one's not done yet. Browns, not Broncos. So this is an example. It's kind of like housed in a blog. It's housed at here in blogspot.com up here. Let me give you an overview better. Okay, brownsblogspot.com. So, but it can be anywhere. It could be a WordPress. They can move it wherever they want. And these widgets, this is the news widget. I'll show you that in a second. This is the live conferencing widget down here. And this is which is like live radio. It's actually got archives and all that good stuff. And then we have, let me take the screen down a little farther. We have the widget of the trading post, and this is for the fans to trade with each other, buy, sell, and trade. You know, simple classifieds is what it is, but kind of a fun way to do it. So let's go down one at a time and decide what it is. So those are the main three functions. There's also adding, we're also adding a trivia game function where people can compete, you know, kind of like bragging rights and things like that. The whole thing here is to capture the identity of the football fan. You know, those fans, there's always one club that has, well, every club has probably hundreds of fans that that can step up and do the job here. Let's go into the news. Now, to run the news, what they would do, the franchise owner would log in. I'll just show you here. It's there's my email there, Browns at. Now, the Browns site is just my site I'm doing at the moment, but that's going to be sold in. The Packers I might bid on, but now Browns at cloud9.net, they just log in, and then when they update the news every day, they just click update ticker, And you don't see much news right now because I've just updated it. So once you update it, it says, hey, there's nothing left to look at. So you don't see it. But they just come here and you just select which of the news that you want and hit submit, and that's it. And it automatically shows up. It automatically shows up here. So that's where these are coming from. There's also a list view for the news plugin. It goes, hops out to a new page, and then you got a normal view. You got a normal news view there, so you click on it and go to the news. Cleveland Browns, Pat Shurmur puts plans on hold. Okay, so anyway, we're just showing you the different news thing here. Now, as a publisher, as an editor, they would be the ones responsible for, number one, selecting which sites. As you can see here, I've made these selections as the initial selections, but they'll probably have about 10 or 15. A lot of people that are using this have, you know, a couple dozen in there, or at least a dozen good sites in there, and that kind of like aggregates it and puts it all on that one screen for you. It's basically 5 minutes a day and you got your news in there. And so that's the whole idea here, how to make publishing easy for them and kind of like an out-of-the-box system, including all these great technologies. Now then there's sponsors. We're not going to get into that right now, but you can automatically sponsor it. You just go basically to the same area, and under advertisers it tells about, you know, why it's a good idea, what they benefit. 15,000 messages for $13. So, you know, it's cheap marketing for them and represents sponsor revenue for the franchise owner. I'm going to, oh, that's the actual information agent there. Now, let's go real quickly into the live conference here. There's a full screen mode that looks pretty impressive. Actually, I have to try that out, but I'll just show you what it looks like here. And it's just basically a chat room. So if you say hello, there it is, it just shows up there, hello. So then people can line up and talk here, or you can just grab the mic and start speaking.